What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus Ally gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna play a game called Flash and Die. Now, it ran flawlessly-ish on the Steam Deck. So I say almost for flawlessly-ish because it was getting great FPS, but it had its hiccups. It just had like a big old frame time hit every once in a while, and that was a little annoying. Not game-breaking or anything. Not as annoying even as the one game I did before this one, which was called Fate Keeper, which I'm pretty sure I'll launch before this one. We'll see. But on two of my computers, it just had like a big frame time hit every like second and a half, like clockwork. So there was something going on there. And I don't think it was the computer's fault. If I did it on both of them, there's no way they both had the same issue of like a hardware component breaking. But I'm sure they both had the same issue that was causing the frame time skips. Either way, so we could have just stopped there. We already knew it worked on that. If it worked on that, it should work theoretically on every other computer I have. But you know what? I'm having fun with the game, and I want to see how it does. For all we know, it'll crash like crazy on Windows, or stutter even more, or something lame like that. So I figured we'd test it out. At least on all the weaker stuff. Knowing me, I'm having fun with this one. I'll probably just play it on everything just for shits and giggles. But hey, at least it's not damn Sonic from a Sega Genesis, so I don't think too many people will yell at me this time. But either way, let's go hop on into the game.
So, we're gonna go ahead and just do 1080p. Seems to be doing an alright job. It has some hiccups and stutters, but it seems to on every conceivable system I have, so I think that's just the way the game is, unfortunately. But at least it's not in such a way that makes the game completely unplayable. But regardless, since there's just 3 settings, I figured we'd just do 1080p on this one and move on to the next ally, so let's go see what the Z1 Extreme can do.
Hey man, I think I just found us a chill little side job. Some real estate agency needs people to take night photos of their listings. Yeah, they said it's to make the listings look a little more unique. Exactly. Cozy lights, quiet streets, that kind of vibe. Yeah, pretty decent rate too.
So now for the Ally X, same thing, 1080p, full screen, exclusive, VSync, off. Although it does try to turn its damn self back on, which is annoying, but I think I did an alright job at remembering. There's a couple times I forgot though, so don't remember on what systems though. I just know there's a couple times that it fucked me over and I forgot, but it is what it is. But why don't we go see what the Ally X can do, and then we'll go do the Xbox Ally X at the very end.
Hey man, I think I just found us a chill little side job. Some real estate agency needs people to take night photos of their listings. Yeah, they said it's to make the listings look a little more unique. Exactly. Cozy lights, quiet streets, that kind of vibe. Yeah, pretty decent rate too.
So, we're going to do the Xbox Ally now. Same exclusive full screen, 1080p, no VSync, although it does try to rear its ugly head constantly. I've never really seen a game that turns it back on by itself. But hey, it does in this one. Either way, we're going to go test it on out, and then we'll go do ourselves some cam recorded gameplay. So let's hop on to it.
Hey man, I think I just found us a chill little side job. Some real estate agency needs people to take night photos of their listings. Yeah, they said it's to make the listings look a little more unique. Exactly. Cozy lights, quiet streets, that kind of vibe. Yeah, pretty decent rate too.
Alrighty, let's get a little camera recorded gameplay now. And it does have hiccups here too. In fact, almost more than it did on the Steam Deck. I'll go down there last. Well, before the garage, because I think that's locked.
Hey, it's Chris. I noticed I still haven't received this month's rent. Is everything all right?
Uh-oh, I glitched the game out. I shouldn't have hung up on my landlord. Alright, so it definitely has its issues. Hopefully I don't have to completely restart. No. Luckily it loads fast, but it's kind of lame now I gotta do all this shit over again. So I guess this time, oh yeah, I forgot, every time you go in, if you don't like VSync, this is annoying because you're gonna have to shut it off every time. Definitely a little annoying.
Hey, it's Chris. I noticed I still haven't received this month's rent. Is everything all right? I understand. How are things looking? All right. Keep me updated.
Whoopsie doodles. There we go. Okie dokie. That's completely normal. Alright, though. Why don't we go ahead and move on to the next ally? Well, alright, let's get a little camera recording gameplay on the Ally X now. Wasted a photo.
Hey, it's Chris. I noticed I still haven't received this month's rent. Is everything all right? I understand. How are things looking? All right. Keep me updated.
The drawer is open. How dare it be open? Close you immediately. You've ruined my photo. There's a guy in my bed. Stop ruining my photos. Alright. Wait, no. I think there's a bathroom in there to look through, too. Yep, we gotta go in here and get this, too. I had this fucking me over the first time I came in here. There we go. Alright, now we just need the basement and the garage and the back patio. So I guess let's go take care of the basement. So that's the way you're supposed to. I kept opening that door first. Oh, I forgot you can't just hit back. You gotta hit resume. Alright, that was random. Alright, so we must have to find a key. Or something. I was gonna say, that should be the dining room. Maybe after I got done with those it would open. Alright, well, where's the bathroom? No, can't go out there? Well, whatever. We'll just move on to the next one. I guess this one's a little bit more tricky, but of course they're going to throw some curveballs at you, otherwise it would be too easy. Alright, let's get a little camera recorded gameplay on the Xbox Ally X now.
it's Chris. I noticed I still haven't received this month's rent. Is everything all right? I understand. How are things looking? All right. Keep me updated.
Oh, I almost always forget about that bathroom. Alright, well, you have fun in there. Kind of annoying how it always turns it back on after every single freaking run, but most people probably don't care. But it's annoying for benchmarking purposes, for sure. I don't think we're supposed to do anything out here. I didn't think so. This is where I got stuck. That's what it said. I could have sworn that's what it said when I took the picture. Or we can go look at the picture though, can't we? Wasn't gallery Y or something? What was the gallery? That's what it was, gallery. 1630, that's why it didn't work. I don't know where I got that other one from. So 1630, let's try that then.
Oh. Who the heck dookied on the wall? Alrighty. And I think with that, we'll wrap on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Flash and Die on the Asus Allies, and seemed to run alright. Still had some hiccups and stutters. In fact, it almost seemed like it was hiccuping and stuttering more than SteamOS did. SteamOS had just like one hiccup every now and again, and then it did have some loading stutters at the beginning, I do believe, but not quite as bad as these guys did. But it's not like it was unplayable or anything. It's just something I noticed, and it still seemed to have like a random little hiccup every now and again too, similar to the Steam Decks too. But it didn't seem as big, but it still had more frame time skips than the Steam Decks did, for sure. I was kind of figuring that's gonna happen. A lot of times Windows just does that, no matter how powerful the system is. Windows can't get out of its own way. Hopefully they fix that one day. Either way, at least the game is quite playable. You get plenty of FPS as long as you can deal with some hiccups. Can't deal with hiccups, I have a feeling this probably just isn't the game for you. But it was kind of on the cheap side, and sometimes the cheaper games don't run perfectly. But hey, I'd rather get decent FPS like this and deal with a hiccup every now and again than having it be like, hey, this game looks like it should run on a Nintendo 64, but unfortunately, it gets 2 FPS on the Steam Deck or something like that. Obviously, this game looks way more than a freaking N64. I'm just being facetious, but you guys know what I mean. A lot of times games look less than stellar, and then they run like absolute dookie. So this is not one of them. It at least runs pretty well. I give it a definitely playable badge. Either way, that's all for the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. Still going every time I try to do a piece out, and then I remember right as I get here, oh yeah, that pinky don't work quite right. Let's just do a left-handed one, so let's just do a left-handed one. Left-handed peace out, and until the next video.